Hi, welcome back to Puerto Vallarta. We are sitting at our resort right now. You can see the beautiful sunset behind us, drinking mojitos. What we're doing today is we're going to tell you a little bit. We're going to compare the hotel types. We're at an all-inclusive right now. You can stay at doing like a European plan where you don't get the food included, or you could stay at like an Airbnb, rent an apartment, or a condo style thing.
Type of a pay-as-you-go type situation where every meal you're gonna have to go out and find it for yourself. And I think a lot of this depends on a couple of things. The location. We're in Puerto Vallarta, so you have a wonderful downtown nightlife. Obviously, if you're a little bit further away in the resort zone, the hotel zone as they call it, you know, it could be a little bit harder to get down to restaurants easily. I mean, the bus system's fantastic, and check out a video on how to do that later. But the time you're going to commit every day to going downtown to checking out a restaurant versus if you're just staying downtown makes a big difference if you're going to do an all-inclusive or more of a European plan.
A few other things to think of are when we were in Cancun, I would say definitely stay at an all-inclusive because it's so Americanized that it's really expensive to eat off the resort. It's hard to find stuff. Town doesn't seem quite as safe at night. Here in Puerto Vallarta, it seems super safe. I mean, I wouldn't go clubbing and take unknown drugs, you know, basic safety caution.
If you go looking for trouble, you're gonna find it.
But wonderful place, super safe. We have considered that many times. I've actually stayed here at an all-inclusive and once at a hotel, like normal hotel as we would think of it in the States. Like Grace was saying, it kind of depends on your vacation. It is kind of fun to check out the local small restaurants, very good. We do like the all-inclusive here. We usually get a good enough deal that you can also go out to eat and you're not like breaking the bank because you already paid for your drinks and stuff here.
And keep in mind, in the place you're going, Puerto Vallarta, you can typically get a pretty decent meal for around $6 to $7 US, and that's very good, high quality food.
And drinks.
And drinks with it. I mean, if you're living on the cheap and you're really trying to go bargain hunting with it, you probably get that number around $2.50, $3. You know, you're gonna have to shop around a little bit. You're not gonna be able to just order what you want. But that's another part of it. If you're a more adventurous person, obviously you don't mind going out exploring those different things. If you're a person who's would rather just have the decisions made for you, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with just taking the relaxing and having things already ready. You just show up.
Another nice thing about the all-inclusives, you can see we're right on the beach. There's a few hotels that you can stay right on the beach, but there's a lot of them that you have to find the public access. Again, it's not difficult, very fun to do, but we do like at the all-inclusive there's a lot of entertainment. We'll kind of segue this into some of the things you can do at the all-inclusive. As we come here and we have entertainment all day, whether it's games or you can pick any drink you want, which is also good because I'm kind of indecisive when it comes to a drink, so you can keep trying different things, whereas if I'm paying for each one and I'm paying, you know, for a good cocktail like this mojito might be $5 or $6 still, depending on where you go, to get a nice handmade quality drink, whereas here we've already paid for it, you need some tipping. It's also really nice with small kids, or I guess any kids here. They have kids clubs, they have a pool. You don't really have to worry about your kids wandering off. Don't have to keep quite as close of an eye on them.
Yeah.
So it just is kind of more laid back for us, but you could definitely do both. They're both very nice. And if you aren't eating a ton, drinking a ton, I would say the standard hotel is definitely the way to go.
So we hope that you take a couple of these tips, bear them in mind, look at the place, the type of vacation you're hoping to have, maybe the length you're also hoping to have with it, because there is some repetitiveness with the all-inclusives. If you're staying at a place for 2 weeks, you know, maybe the first week you do the all-inclusive, maybe you do the go out and adventure the next week. But kind of some things to think about, and we hope that we've helped you make your decision. Check back in with us to figure out the rest of your trip.